Hey guys, welcome to my channel, I guess, or this is the start of a vlog, so I guess I'm doing the intro right now while holding the camera, which was a mistake. I should have put it down. But my name is Kayla, and I'm gonna be doing kind of like a reading vlog, life vlog, and like a Coachella vlog combined, because I personally want the Coachella memories and like all the memories with my friends and all of that, but I figured I'd also like read some books in it to make it relevant to the internet. So I'm currently in the middle of Rule of Wolves. I will probably talk about that a little bit, and then I'm going to start Court of Wings and Ruins, so I will also be talking about that. But right now I actually look like a human being because I'm going to run to the pet store to get some wet food for little spoiled girl, and here, and also to the bookstore to perhaps pick up a copy of Alex Bracken's new book, because I've been like looking at it for like the last 6 months, like highly anticipating it coming out, and it just looks like something I'd love. So I've never read Alex Bracken before. I know she wrote like lore, and that I think is good, but yeah, this one just sounds like exactly like something I'd like, and the bookstore is right next to the pet store, so it's meant to be. So I will try and remember to film at the bookstore, but I always like panic and feel uncomfortable. So we'll see, but hopefully I will see you soon at the bookstore.
Like he don't give a damn, girl, and my God, she owns it. So many heartbreaks, goes back to 2014, and I think that she knows it. And if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it, 'cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Everyone's taking their shot, but missing out on the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish.
So, another update. I'm sitting on the floor right now doing schoolwork, which is super fun. I've got all my like cool highlighters though, which I bought for like annotating, but haven't annotated anything yet. I like live in a world where I'm gonna be like someone who annotates, but who knows if it'll happen. But anyway, I wanted to share the books, accidental S at the end, that I got at Barnes & Noble yesterday. I got the book I went for, and then I had like time to kill, so I kept looking around, and I got another book that I have no idea if I'm gonna actually like this book, but I feel like I've seen some stuff that implies that like you maybe should read it if you want to read another book that I do really want to read. I guess I'm just in my young adult fantasy era, although I really need to return the Cassandra Clare book to my library. It was due like March 13th, and it is nowhere near March 13th. So I'll probably return it, and then just after Coachella check it out again, and then like actually read it. But okay, let me put on my glasses so I can read book blurbs here. I'm also really trying to work on not touching my hair as much, but like that's one of my ADHD things that I've been literally doing since like I've had hair, so it is what it is. So the book I was really excited about was Silver in the Bone by Alexandra Bracken, which I got like an ad for on Instagram at least 6 months ago, and was reading about the book, and I followed the author on Instagram and everything, and like it all just looked so cool. The back says, there are 3 magics to be feared. Curses born of the wrath of gods, poisons that turn soil to ash, and that which leaves one dark of heart and silver in the bone. Basically, it says, Tasman Lark didn't ask to be a hollower. As a mortal with no magical talent, she was never meant to break into ancient crypts or compete with sorceresses and cunning folk for the treasures inside. But after a thieving foster father disappeared without so much as a goodbye, it was the only way to keep herself and her brother, Cabell, alive. 10 years later, rumors are swirling that her guardian vanished with a powerful ring from Arthurian legend. A run-in with her rival, Emrys, ignites Tasman's hope that the ring could free Cabell from a curse that threatens both of them, but they aren't the only ones who covet the ring. As word spreads, greedy followers start circling, and many would kill to have it for themselves. While Emrys is the last person Tasman would choose to partner with, she needs all the help she can get to edge out her competitors in the race for the ring. Together, they dive headfirst into a viper's nest of dark magic, exposing a deadly secret with the power to awaken ghosts of the past and shatter her last hope of saving her brother. Best-selling author Alexandra Bracken cements her status as one of the top fantasy authors writing today in the stunning series opener driven by love, revenge, and pure adrenaline. Like, it's a special Barnes & Noble exclusive that like includes special content. The book is gorgeous. There's like this beautiful cover swirlies inside. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I love Arthurian legend and anything around that. I still haven't read Legendborn, but it's on my list. I don't know what, maybe I'll do like a King Arthur or like Arthurian legend reading vlog and read both of them. You know, that could be fun. I think this is like very lightly Arthurian. I have no idea. But then the other book I got is Carabao by Stephanie Garber. Yeah. This came out in like 2017 when I wasn't reading young adult like at all. And now I'm kind of back into young adult fantasy. Yeah, but anyway, Caraval is by Stephanie Garber, who wrote Once Upon a Broken Heart, which I really want to read. But I know that one of the characters in that was in this, and I was like, I feel like this is like an easier commitment. If I hate this book, then like I won't try more, you know? Like, I don't know. Okay, I have to get back to schoolwork. Yeah, it's gonna be like 75 degrees out today. Amazing. Oh, okay, I'm gonna work on schoolwork and look at the sun and wish I was outside. Okay, so this is like a super weird place to be filming. I'm in my kitchen, and like the counter is like too short, but then I'm like, so I'm like bent down. I just wanted to give it a little update because this week is crazy. Today is Monday the 9th, 10th? Who knows? Day after Easter. And what do I have to do today? I have to drink my little Dunkin'. This is like a mango pineapple iced tea refresher thing, and it is like the sweetest thing on earth in like both a good and a bad way. Like, it's like I can only drink it in like little bits, or it makes me feel like a toddler who like ate too much Easter candy. Like, but it's so good. But yeah, I have the cat sitter who's coming by in like an hour and a half to pick up keys. I have schoolwork. I just went grocery shopping. I ended up like getting lunch at the grocery store because I was like, I don't even have time to like cook today, like even a lunch, you know. Like, I have like leftover salad. I'm like, that's not enough. So I got like sushi at the grocery store. I don't know, grocery store sushi, whatever. And then I was gonna give like a reading update, but honestly, I don't even know how to talk about like where I am in Rule of Wolves because I'm like 100 pages from the end, and like anything I say is just gonna be like so spoilery. But I really like it. I think I liked King of Scars better, which is like weird, but because I feel like the Shadow and Bone trilogy, each book got better. And then I like Crooked Kingdom more than Six of Crows, which some people like disagree with, but like I think the reason is like understandable, but I just am like, I like being sad. But yeah, so I feel like it's weird, like I feel like I like King of Scars better. There's almost like too many POV characters in this book or something. I don't know. But it's really, really good. And I kind of wanted to finish it before Wednesday when we leave, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen. I'm gonna try. But okay, yeah, I just wanted to give little bad lighting kitchen updates. And yeah, what else has been going? Yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about. I can show you my packing a little bit too, because that's always fun. But, okay, I'll check in later. Imagine if I had like decent lighting anywhere in my apartment. But now this is the packing stage of the video. I'm basically all packed. I just have a couple things to put in my bag, like this camera. Yeah, so I have a little thing for the camera to go in. I have Earl Grey tea and emergency because I don't want to get sick. The curling iron, you know, kind of those last minute things. I have this shirt that it's like a mesh shirt that I bought because originally one of the days was going to be like the high of like 75, which means that actually for a lot of the day, because Coachella is in the desert, it would be like kind of cold. But now it says like the high is going to be like 80, so I'm like, I don't think it's actually going to be kind of cold, but it's better to have it and not need it than be freezing. Like, I'm literally always cold. So anything I can do to be less cold is good. And I'm a packing cube girl. Not like, I don't use compression cubes. Sometimes we'll use like vacuum seal stuff. Mostly we just love like grouping outfits together in packing cubes. We're like packing pros at this point. Like maybe at some point I'll do like a story time. I went to 30 Jonas Brothers shows. And that's on needing therapy. But so like I tend to like group outfits together, and like it's this whole thing. Are doing like carry-on only, which like years ago for Coachella was like unimaginable. And this is like my plane bag. I mean, I guess everything's my plane bag because I'm doing carry-on only, but you know what I mean. These are all my little accessories. I'm hopefully gonna have like actual footage of like outfits and getting ready and like all that cute stuff. So you'll see my outfits, you'll see all of that. But I will also like do like a packing montage. Circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for a fact that she's way too cool. But I want her to. Oh yeah, ripped skinny jeans and tattoos on both her ankles. 21 pilot t-shirt, that's the stuff. Goddamn, she's so fly. Knows how to write a good song, at least better than this. Cause if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it. Cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Come on and give it a shot, but you'll be missing the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for a fact that she's way too cool. But I want her to. Doesn't matter where we go and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it, oh I want it, let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I want a taste of the good life, hit me with it.
when I want it, then I want it, yeah, I want you. Everything stops when you move like that, and I wanna get in close to you. It's what I'm gonna do, 'cause right now I'm in it. I feel kinda dizzy when I'm staring at you, and I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Oh, I.
I've been back from Coachella for about like a week now, but I really spent over a week. God, I don't know. Time is meaningless, but I've been back for a while, but I had to spend some time like finishing doing final stuff for the semester, so I haven't had time to actually sit down and discuss Coachella and like film kind of like an outro video thing here. I don't really know what I would call this. A recap? So yeah, so you saw Coachella footage. Last time I actually like spoke to the camera, I was still in Connecticut trying to get a million things done before I left for Coachella. I successfully did all of that. So first I'm gonna start with the Coachella updates. So yeah, I kind of tried to split it into like day 1, 2, 3, you know, having some fun with editing that I'm not sure if it worked out, but I had fun with it, and honestly most of that I expect anyone who's here for book content to kind of skip through. But yeah, it was so much fun. The headliners were Bad Bunny on Friday, Blackpink on Saturday, and then Frank Ocean on Sunday. But the main artist that I was excited to see was boygenius on Saturday, which was amazing. Like such a good show. Had such an amazing time. The whole weekend was just a lot of fun. It was hot and at points kind of miserable because I'm just, you know, coming from like 40s and 50s in Connecticut to 90 degrees in a desert is a pretty big temperature shift for my body to have to get used to. But I'm like a warm weather girl, so I really loved it. And then yeah, just had a really great time with my friends, and we've been going to Coachella since me and my girlfriend's first year was 2015, and then we started kind of getting bigger groups over the years, and we would stay in Airbnbs and stuff like that, and little houses with pools and everything. But this year it was a smaller group, just 4 of us, so we stayed at like one of those like villa hotel kind of things, which is really nice, and just like the 4 of us hanging out. It's always so much fun. It is actually probably going to be our last year. I don't know, we always say that, and then like the lineup comes out and it's like I can't resist it. But every year we usually buy it during the pre-sale, which happens in like June, and then the actual like almost a year before the actual festival, and the lineup doesn't drop until January. So you're kind of like buying it just because it's easier to get tickets in the pre-sale, and you know you want to go. Like Coachella is about so much more than just the artists. And so I think we're not gonna do the pre-sale. We're gonna, if we want to go again, it'll be like lineup dependent. But yeah, I love Coachella so much. I get a little defensive of it because I think sometimes people are like, oh, it's all influencers and celebrities and people aren't there for the music. And I'm like, your Coachella experience, which I feel like is true of like kind of any big events you do in your life, any festival, a trip to Europe, whatever, a family vacation, anything, is kind of what you make of it. So it's like, for me, Coachella is about the music. Like I spend all day like seeing music, like seeing bands and artists I love. It helps me discover new music. Like, you know, we all are like, oh, Bad Bunny's great, but like I really sat down and really listened to like a lot of Bad Bunny like for Coachella, and that was a great experience. Or whoever, like Snail Mail is this random artist that I just discovered and thought they were great and they put on a great show, or whatever, you know, like. And if all you see are people are the influencer stuff, I'm like, well, that's what you're absorbing. You're following influencers, so of course you're gonna see all the influencers taking pictures at Coachella. But that's not the normal people, that's not their experience. And there's 100,000 people each weekend for 2 weekends. 90,000 of them are normal people who are having a normal experience with music. So that was really fun. Obviously I didn't really read much, but I did on the plane out there. I finished Rule of Wolves, the audiobook. I was like literally sitting on the plane like sobbing. Like it was like embarrassing. But it was just like, oh my god, like wearing a mask and like just like tears streaming down my face, like into my mask. It was like so bad. But yeah, it ended up being like a really good conclusion to a book that I wasn't sure how I felt about it. But that actually took, the flight was like weirdly fast. I don't know, the plane zoomed through the air, so I didn't get to do as much reading as I expected. I basically listened to music and like a little bit of a podcast and then that audiobook, and then I was like done. Like then the plane was landing. And then on the flight home, I listened to some of Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Brain turned off for a second. Yeah, so I listened to that on the way home. I was gonna listen to the audiobook of The Court of Wings and Ruin, but I didn't really, I don't know, the narrator was just, I think just because I was so tired, it was a red-eye flight home, the narrator's voice was just like grating on me, so I couldn't listen to it. But I mean, I mostly slept on the way home because it was red-eye. My reading plans for Coachella kind of were non-existent, as most reading plans for me kind of fall apart. But yeah, I'm happy to be home, and I was exhausted. My like knees hurt for days. That was like so weird. But yeah, I had a really great time, and I'm excited now to be like home and back into real life and reading books and, you know, doing all of that and trying to be a little more consistent here. That's my big goal for the summer, just to like get better about all that, because I do really enjoy it and I miss filming and editing and all of that when I'm busy, but with school and travel, like there's no time. So yeah, hopefully we'll be back to weekly videos in May, which it's now May when you're watching this, but you know what I mean, like okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing some Coachella, and I hope I don't get arrested for copyright infringement for including some audios of songs. But thank you so much for watching, and like, subscribe, talk to me about boygenius or other music or Rule of Wolves or whatever, and I will talk about books in my next video. Okay, bye.